Follow me? Well, the Aurora wants to do something. I guess we're cheesing something. But what is up, gamers? Welcome back to another Predecessor gameplay video. We're playing some Khaimera. This is not usually how I start videos. By any means, I'm usually doing my red buff when I start videos, but looks like the Aurora is cooking a little something, and I'm down to do this weird little start, see where it gets us, right? I think it would be pretty interesting for you guys to maybe see a little bit of a different start. I assume that the guy is going to come here in about 2-3 seconds. He should be here already, but I guess he is running a little bit late. We probably get his flash, and I might be able to get the blue. I'm gonna start jump, so I can follow him up and maybe even kill him. Yeah, there he is. My jump is not going to reach, but I do get red buff, so I guess that's not too bad. After all, I don't usually start games like that. I feel like this is a bit too cheesy for my own liking, but hey, the enemy team is a 3-stacked or whatever, so I don't feel too bad about it because they are stacked. We're playing some Khaimera, of course, suggested by one of you guys. I do feel like with Kai, you can very much snowball and even just do a lot in the early game, and that's exactly what I want to do. Get the red buff, hit mid lane, get a jump in, do 25% of his HP bar, and because I assume the Kai is gonna be here, yeah, there he is, we are going to even take his blue. I'm gonna jump over to the blue and start hitting him with my red buff. There's no way he can contest. He's running away. Now I will pat the blue this way, and I should be able to smite it. I think the dual lane is gonna come here. He did start jump, which makes no sense. You want to start Q to clear the camp or clear the jungle faster. I do burnout flash there, but we get the kill. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll go to my 2 camp to start healing back and maybe even look to play for mid lane. But because I'm really low, I'm about like 400 HP. I'm just gonna play a little safe for a little bit. We're already doing pretty well into a Khaimera. This is a normal games, as you can see. We are having a mirror matchup in jungle. I also got mirrored. I don't like that. I feel like I unironically picked Kai in like second pick in draft, and this guy just decides to go Kai as well. I try my best not to get mirror games on the channel, but this might be a good game to showcase what to do with Kai when you're on the lead and you're trying to snowball a game to a pretty dangerous spot for the enemy team. So hopefully we can do that this game. I am going to skip my 5 completely. I have more camps to take that are much more valuable. I'm going to go take my 4 and my blue. I do want to go the cleave component because I want to max my RMB first. There's 2 options with Kai. You either max Q for the wave clear, or not wave clear, for the camps, just clearing camps faster, and then you max RMB second. Or you can max RMB first, which is your jump, which allows you to basically just like fight a bit better, I would say, because your uptime on your RMB is gonna be higher. But if you do go RMB max, you want to get some sort of cleave item or AoE damage item on your first item purchase, right? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Overlord. You can also go something like ELAFROST maybe, although it's kind of weaker. Unfortunately, my offlaner died. I wanted to play for offlane here, and maybe I can either look at him basing wrong and then get his flash, or even play for this 5 camp on left side, just to take away from the enemy jungler. The enemy jungler sees me, and there's no way he's ever going to be able to play here. He is level 3. He did the 3 camps, basically, but I'm not allowing him to get this other camp. We should be pretty much chilling. I'm basically close to 2 levels ahead of him. With this camp being done, I'm gonna be very close to level 5. I think we just reset after this, or even look at offlane. I'll start basing here. If something happens on offlane, I'll cancel my base, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's get a nice reset, buy our 2 components, and move to our red side and start doing our red side clear. Now, because I have cleave component, I can do the 5 camp a bit easier as well. So being faster is what's most important. You're gonna see me just basically always be doing something. When I'm playing a very aggressive jungler, I always want to be something. That is, I'm either like going from camp to camp, always clearing it, doing them as much as possible, but also I'm trying to find time to hit lanes and also invade because I have a lead, and that's exactly what I always want to do. I want to take like the closest route to the next best thing that I have. So right now, I can either maybe hit dual lane because they're really low, but that's a risk play, right? So what is not a risk play is going for the what's it called, the 4 camp. But even that is a bit too safe, and I kind of want to just try to hit mid lane, get him a bit low, and play for the enemy red that is about to spawn. However, the one issue I have is I would require my team to kind of come help here, because their mid laner is trying to trade on me here. I should be fine because I just cleansed the death mark. I do want to trade into the Kai. The Kai is running away, so maybe I can do this. It's just a little risky because my Rev seems to not care about me trying to invade here, which is really rough. And looks like the Fang is also coming here. This is unfortunate. I might just die here. I have no flash and I already committed to it. I do have cleanse. Okay, I get Fang ulted and I nearly stole the red. Again, I'd say if I had a bit more goers on my team, that probably would have led to this game snowballing pretty significantly. But maybe I shouldn't have done it because my offlane didn't have pressure. But even then, it's still, I mean, it's weird, right? Like, if my team was on the same length, we definitely clean up. But I'm not going to expect them to just be there, right? I think it's not, hey, my team trolled me kind of thing, right? It's just I tried to limit test and I did not get away with it, and I think it's completely fine. We just tried to go a little bit too crazy and it didn't work out, so I'll just do my 4 and run straight to my red side, maybe even hit dual lane here if they do stay. The issue is that I still don't have D wards, and I need to remember to get D wards, because this is something that always happens when I don't base and get D wards. I always forget about getting a D ward, so I'm gonna need to start remembering that I need to get this D ward, because it's going to be pretty bad if I don't get it. Looks like dual lane is actually resetting, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this 5 and I'm gonna path to the right side towards the tower, and you're gonna see my XP go up like without killing any minions on this camp. You saw it at the start there. That is basically because I'm getting XP through the wall, from 5 to dual lane, and because no one was going to get that XP from the minions dying on their tower, I felt like, why not, right? Why not just get that XP that is basically going to go to waste? It's not much, but it's basically like 10, maybe 15% of my next level, which, you know, 5-10% is something. It's definitely something. I'll sit right here just in case they keep running at my mid laner. Hopefully I don't get my base stopped, but we do get our first item done. My next item is probably going to be, what's it called? Sorry, I need to close my game, my other game. There we go. We're chilling. My next item is going to be BERSEKER'S. We do get our blue going here, and after blue, I think I just hit the 3. Maybe even look at off lane if anything happens. Or possibly even just skip 3. Yeah, I think I skipped 3. Hope there's no ward here. Again, I don't have D ward, so it's going to be a little risky. And I assume this guy's going to play safe, so I think I just play for the side lane buff. And we should be chilling. Oh, looks like the Kai is here. I think I can kill both of these guys, so I'm just going to trade. I have blink, so I do have ult. I will just try to jump ult, just in case if I need it. This guy just... okay. Alright. We're chilling. I don't know why that guy just blinked on me, but I guess we're chilling. That is... I'll take it. That guy had a bounty, bro. I will definitely take it. I think he had like a 3-0, 4-0 bounty, so pretty good for me. I'll just do this camp. Maybe even do my 4 before I reset, honestly, because I want to be on the right side of the map, and I don't want to come back to this side of the map just to do the 4. So we'll do the 4 and move from there. If I'm pretty healthy, we might look at doing something else. If not, we'll probably just reset. I actually do have Crest as well on base, so that is pretty good. We might just work with that one. Alright, let's reset. Again, work towards, crest-wise, I am going to go Iceborn. I think Iceborn over Judgment, yeah. And the reason I want to go BERSEKER'S, everyone knows how good BERSEKER'S is. It's mainly the move speed, right? The move speed is pretty goated. I do love me some of the move speed. I'm sorry for constantly alt-tabbing. I think you guys might see it because I'm using the wrong game capture this time around, which is going to just show on the video, but hey, it's just me being a little bit sloppy when recording because I had to start recording a bit earlier this game. Well, let's look dual lane. I think there's warded. I don't think I can look dual lane. I'll tell them retreat because they might assume that I'm gonna still be there. But yeah, because I started earlier, does he kill him? There we go. Nice. Okay, I'll have my 2. Because I started the video earlier, I didn't have time to basically look at the game capture and stuff like that. So you guys might be seeing some of the other things on screen, which I'm sorry for that. But hopefully it doesn't really matter too much as a viewing experience. Let's take the 3. Wait, come in here. I think we killed the Decker. I just jump R. Nice. The reason, again, I said this twice already, jump R allows your ult to go further, and that's kind of what I like to do. He's of course gonna steal that because I did not want to burn smite on a shitty 3 camp when objective is up. Now I know that his smite is down and my smite is up, so this is guaranteed. I also have upgraded hunt and he doesn't, so we're pretty much chilling. We get the first raptor. I do have a red buff up to collect. My choice is to either go to my red or even invade his red buff or red side, like 2 camp, 5 camp, stuff like that. Because my offlaner is in base, it isn't smart for me to go invade the enemy red side, so I'm just going to clear my red buff and probably either hit a reset or see how much gold I need for BERSEKER'S. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I don't have enough for BERSEKER'S, so I think we just hit the 4. Hit the 4 base to blue buff and 3 and maybe mini. Or if anything happens on the map till then, I might just hit mini before then. I don't have smite for 24, so always keep options on what can happen. I think I'll just do my 3 though for now. And again, just hope that if something does happen, in the meanwhile, we can hit the objective if need be. Looks like there is actually a possibility because the Decker is going back right side. I do have a Narb kind of hovering me here. So if I get to do this before basing, it would actually kind of help because the Fang also has to pitch up wave on left side and I have the Aurora here. My cleanse was pretty bad there, unfortunately. I'll waste some time. I also want to do this because I'm pretty sure I have an advantage on the Kai pretty significantly yet in terms of smite. So there's also the reason why I wanted to do that. I should maybe base, but again, it's the same issue that I had last time where I just want to do the 4 camp so I don't go back to blue side. And that's exactly what I want to do. I just want to do blue so I don't come here again. But because I have mini, I kind of wanted to look on off lane, although it is kind of a reach. So let's not do that because I also need to defend right side of the map if they do keep hitting... What's it called? If they do keep hitting this tier 2 tower on the right side. I did finally get my D ward as well, so that's pretty nice. Maybe I should have played off lane side looking at the Kai being there. Looks like that my offlaner died. My team's not doing too well overall, I'd say, but maybe here I can... that's unfortunate. He jumps it. Pretty good from him. There was no ward. He just had pretty good reactions. Alright, I have no 480, which does mean that I can't really force as much as I want next item. I was thinking about Basilisk, but I don't think that's the play. I know I was hovering over Basilisk. I don't think Basilisk is the play here. I think I would rather go something like GAIA Greaves into all their physical damage. You have Khaimera, you have Khaimera, and you also have Kalari. 3 physical damage dealers, although their Grim is probably the most fed one. Actually, their Grim and their Fang are the most fed ones. I might have to go something like FROSTGUARD, which gives me both armor and MR, which would be really nice. And I also could go something like... let me smite this from this Fang mount. Maybe try to look at the Khaimera, not the Kai, sorry, the Kalari. I think the Kalari is too low to stay here, so we're just going to hit this and take the tier 1 tower in mid. Very important to escort this wave with my mini and just take tier 1 in mid lane. Let's look on the right side. The guy's pretty low, so I might just be able to loop around these guys and kill the Grim, or even force the Grim flash or something. I do have flash as well, so I could do something crazy. I don't want to go too crazy though. Let's try to force both flashes. I do have ult in 2 seconds, so I can actually dive this. And I still have mini prime for 36 seconds. That's pretty good, so let's shove this in. I'm not trying to take the CS, but I need to shove this as fast as possible because we are on a timer, right? The mini prime timer is about 20 seconds now, so we want to take as much value as possible, even possibly try to take the tier 2 here and dive the tier 2. I'm gonna go take this plan. They assume they might assume that I'm not here. Oh, they saw me, but I think I just dived this anyway. I'll blink out. I didn't want to take too much damage. Let's jump on this guy. Okay, they kill him with Rad Round. That's pretty good. We also get tier 2 on right lane, I think, but they might get tier 2 on the left, so a little scary. I'm gonna go do blue buff while my team does the tier 2 on right lane, so I don't share too much gold with my team, because I kind of did take quite some of their wave, right, trying to push that in because we were on a timer. Let's reset before Fang, let the team know they want to do Fang. I am not quite ready to do Fang. I'm pretty low, and I also have a big purchase. I can completely finish GAIA Greaves, and that's exactly what I want to do. GAIA Greaves plus BERSEKER'S is pretty insane. I am going to get the tier 2 component of Tainted Guard, because it's really good into the enemy team. Again, 3 physical damage dealers, and a Grim that does auto attack damage, so that's pretty good. I might not want to invest fully into Tainted Guard, because again, the Grim is the fed one, so I might need some MR, but it is a very good item here. Let's try to bait these guys. This guy jumped on me, so now he's kind of dead. He has no way to disengage, so this fight might be just one. The Grim might not have Blink, I think, because I did burn it earlier. Feng Mao doesn't have enough damage either, so we just run at them. Okay, he flashes out. We're chilling. We just get the Fang here, 2 Fangs up. We're pretty much doing really well. At first, the game did look kind of screwed to a point. Can we talk about this mid lane matchup, by the way? I have a Revenant against a Kalari in mid lane. How crazy is that, by the way? And I'm pretty sure I saw the Rev with Icecorn Crest, which is kind of crazy, but hey. Maybe he's cooking, man. I think he's actually doing pretty well, so... This is the craziest mid lane matchup ever. They need to be careful in mid lane, because I'm just trying to get my Tainted Guard component so I can basically have anti-heal for the Khaimera and also reflect damage back on auto attacks, which I feel would be really valuable this game. I could also go something like Salvation, by the way, just to get a lot of health and some more damage, which is something that I also want to do. But for now, we're going to work towards Tainted Guard, because I feel like this item is much more valuable for me, and we'll just get the health as well, because why not, right? I'll run dual lane side here, try to make sure that my team is doing fine, so as long as they don't go too crazy, which I think they are kind of going too crazy, I might be able to kill the Grim though. The Grim has no flash still, right? And I'm just going to crest for move speed. This guy should be dead. I'll just use ult to make sure he doesn't get the jump off with the plant, because he is under my ultimate. He's suppressed. Get the gold buff as well. Use the heal from the E just in case I do get hit on by Khaimera and Kalari coming in, although I don't think that's gonna happen. And we'll just shove this wave and get ready for Prime. Prime into Raptor is probably what we want to do next. We just need to make sure that our team doesn't start collapsing slowly by taking unnecessary like skirmishes before any of these objectives. We are doing pretty well. Good stat line, very good CS so far, and we're basically doing as much as we can do as a Khaimera, right? I could maybe engage a bit more in some of these fights because I'm really massive. I probably should also try to invade a little bit more, but because of the previous experience I had where I basically tried to invade the red without having much pressure on offlane, and also, you know what, I'm actually gonna sit right here. The Grim has 3 items, so it's actually a little bit scary. I do want to play for this Grim, but he's not quite there yet, so I'm gonna take this camp real quick, and I'm gonna do the same thing I was doing, just sit on this plant And I assume he's going to try to take this wave. Yeah, there he is, there he is. Wait for his bubble. Actually, he's not gonna use it. Alright, he takes blink. We get his blink. And he ults me as well. I think that's pretty much fine. I just gotta get out now. Let's base. Oh, the Decker's here. I might be dead. Heal off. Gotta walk this way. I don't have any of my team, but my team's actually doing Prime, so this is actually not bad. I get Prime. I could have actually, you know what? I should have just turned on the Grim. The Grim was getting very close to me. I probably would have just killed him. He would have bubbled my RMB, but maybe 2 auto attacks would have been enough to kill the Grim, but it's okay. That is Grim Flash for next fight, and my team was doing something, so I'll let my team know, and we should be able to play the next Raptor pretty easily. Alright, we're back on the map. 22 minutes in. Raptor is going to be up in about 1 minute or so. I think I just hit this 2 camp, just jump over like this. Very neat trick if you guys didn't know. Kind of saves you some time trying to be more efficient on the map, and that is something I truly try my best to do. I want to be as efficient as possible when I play the game. I want to waste as little time as possible. There's a ward. Let's quickly take this ward. The dual lane is going to know that I'm coming here. So there's not much for me to do, but maybe there's a plant. There's no plant. The plant is in 27 seconds, so I'm gonna stand right here because there's a ward where the Narb is. I think this is kind of useless if I'm being honest. And the Kallari kind of saw me. Maybe we look at Kallari. She's gonna jump, so I wait for the jump and then ult. Also Crest as well, and the Drongo gets the kill. That's pretty nice. We will take it, and Raptor is basically up. I think I can make that jump actually, even with Khaimera from this side, but I'm just gonna loop around, just waste as little time as possible without having the need to test it, but maybe it's good to actually test that kind of stuff, right? Alright, 3 Raptors. We had a mini Prime this game and also Prime. The Prime I wasn't there for, but I basically did make the Decker and Grim go on me, which is basically who were fed on the enemy team, and the Fang, but the Fang was dead at that time, so let's try to help this guy. Buddy blocked the ultimate. Nice. We buddy blocked the Grim ultimate, I think. But the Aurora still died by the Fang Mao. Right, nice. We clean up. Use the flash to go on the Grim who had no flash. Make sure that he's no longer an issue. We have ult in 7 seconds. So this should basically be game. The only person I should care about to ult is the Fang Mao. So when the Fang Mao tries to defend this wave, I will do my best to lock him in place. He's gonna go it right here. Yep, there it is. Into the gag grenade. Kind of secures the kill on the Fang Mao. We also get the kill on the Kallari, and that is actually a quick and fast 25-minute game on Khaimera. I feel like this is what the character provides, a lot of early game pressure. The start was a little bit different, and I kind of wasn't ready for it, so yeah. Video quality might be a little bit worse this time around because I wasn't on the correct scene, but thank you all for watching some Khaimera jungle. Hopefully you guys do enjoy these kind of videos. I will quickly show the stats at the end of the game. By the way, quick little thing, we're getting close to 2K subs, so hopefully if you guys do like these videos, do please hit the sub button down below and let's hit 2K maybe by the end of this week. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another Predecessor gameplay video. Peace out, gamers, and have a good one.